morning, students. Welcome to the second tutorial. Today we will start with topic 3 and the title is What are essays? By the end of this topic, all of you should be able to plan an essay, identify different types of essays, and develop paragraphs. Now students, before you can actually communicate different forms of writing, you need to know basic writing skills. This topic will assume you have passed the sentence construction stage and know how to write good sentences. It will focus on teaching you how to write paragraphs as well. The best way to acquire this skill is to demonstrate it through essay writing. There are many types of essays such as descriptive, narrative, comparative, and also argumentative essays. However, the basic structure is similar to one another. Once you understand the basic structure, then you should be able to write any type of essay required to you. Now students, there are many writing strategies you can employ to write an essay, besides making sure the grammar and vocabulary are used correctly. You may like to write them down, the key points, and rearrange them later. Some may like to write straight away and think as they go along. And some may come up with some sort of visual mind map or outline to further develop their thinking. But as a beginner to essay writing, it is always good to plan out what you want to write. The first thing is, make sure you understand what the question wants. Read the question carefully. Identify the main issue and understand any key terms there. So basically, there are 4 stages involved in essay writing. What are those? Prewriting, draft, editing, final draft, or final essay. When you have thought of an essay topic, gather all information and scribble down the ideas related to it, putting all the ideas down in the forms of map type easy plan. The next one will be sequence and numbered outlines. And the third one, circles connected with arrows. Therefore, students, you must refer to your module, page 30, activity 3.1. You may practice using this essay topic to gather all the information you can get on this topic. Explain why computers are becoming more important in our daily lives. So you can choose which forms that I have shown you just now is suitable for you to gather all the information that you can. Next, students, is the drafting stage. Different people adopt different strategies at this stage. As a beginner, it is always good to have an outline or a plan for your essay. The outline might involve the following. The first one, you always begin with introduction. Introduction is the first paragraph. Then you go to the second paragraph where you have the points. Perhaps some of you might be able to come up with so many points. Okay, so here I've given you 5 points, but the maximum are 5 points and the minimum are only 3 points. And then last but not least, where the last paragraph is the conclusion or the summary. So remember students, you must have this outline before you actually write down the essay. Next will be the editing stage. After you have finished writing your essay, Yeah, after you have finished writing the essay draft, the next step is editing stage. What must you do in this stage? You have to reread the essay. As you reread your essay, you begin to edit the essay. Edit what? You have to edit the accuracy of content. Yeah, you have to edit the clarity of expression. You have to edit the grammar, the vocabulary, the spelling, the punctuation, and also the format. So remember, students, before you can actually pass up the assignment or pass up the essay, you have to do this editing stage. Once you have completed this stage, the last but not least is the final stage, which is where you have to rewrite the final essay neatly. But remember, you still have to check the format. You still have to keep the annotated draft next to you for easy reference. Remember, students, you may want to re-edit and repeat again and again until you are satisfied before you can actually submit your essay. There are three most common essays found in academic writing. What are those? The first one is called explanation essay. What is explanation essay? This essay usually starts with a general statement, followed by a series of explanations to support the statement. Okay? The next one is called argumentation essay. Argue. When you argue, that means you are defending your stand. So therefore, an argumentative essay is persuasive in nature and usually begins with a thesis statement. The writer's opinion is then argued out and restated once again in the conclusion. The last but not least is the third essay called discussion essay. What is discussion essay? Discussion essay is very similar to argumentative essay, except that it discusses both sides of the issue and lets the readers decide for themselves. So while researching your essay topic, you are expected to make judgment, okay, or form an opinion on the type of essay you are going to write. Look for the key phrases found in the topic. Alright, while researching your essay topic, you are expected to make judgment or form an opinion on the type of essay you are going to write. Look for key phrases found in the topic given. For example, in page 30 in your module, activity 3.1, where is the key phrases here or the key points that you should actually find out more on the details? So explain why computers are becoming more important in our daily lives. So the key point here is explain. Okay? So when you be able to detect the key point, then only you'll be able to gather all the information on this essay topic. All right.